Hi, today I'm going to loop and jam with the blues. I'm going to use the I'm a Man lick by Muddy Waters. It's a very simple lick. I'm tuned to G, D, G, and the lick is 05, 03, 00, 00, all strings. So I'll put up a tab, and that'll be sitting there, and you can work on it anytime you want. For improvising, I'm going to use the G minor pentatonic, which is G, 3, 5, 7, 10, 12. On the low string, same thing on the high string. 0, 3, 5, 7, 10, 12. The middle string, 0, 3, 5. And then that follows the same pattern that you did here, that 1, 3, 5. So if you think of this as 1, 3, 5, or 5, 8, 10, 12. And of course it repeats up here. Mostly I'll be up around here. 12, 10, 12, 10, 8, 5 on the middle. So I'll have a little tab in a corner with those notes marked out on it. This is probably the smallest and most inexpensive multi-track recording system there is. Got a $50 ammoon looper, which you've seen me use tons, or maybe not if it's your first time, but I do use it tons. And I have an ammoon pockrock, a processor. Because if you record drums or anything, your rhythm guitar, anything, and it goes into your amp, I got a cube over here you can't see set on clean, and you change the sound for your lead guitar parts, then the drums and everything else changes. Terrible. But this way you get your sounds here. So first we'll start with the drums. They have 40 different drum loops. I picked loop 23 because it said blues. Might as well give that a try. And I put it at the speed of 27. So you pick the drums by pressing this once, and then I pick 23. Press it 3. Not worried about the drum volumes. Then I press this 3 times. And that got me the tempo, which I put at 27. I'm not sure how they're looking at that. I just used my ear. So that gives me this drum sound. There's our drum sound. So I'm going to make a loop of it. And how I do that is I just let it play. When I'm comfortable with it, I start on a 1. And then I press the restart, is what I like to call it, which starts the playback of it, also on a 1. It's a little, it just seems to be a little easier to think about it that way. Instead of thinking of trying to stop it at the right time, you just start the playback when you're supposed to. So we'll see if that works. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, as you heard it double up a little bit as the looper took over. So, I think that's good enough loop to work with. What I'm going to do now is I want to put a rhythm guitar track down. So I practice with it a bit. And it gets really easy from this point because I can press the record button, whoops, and it doesn't matter what I do. It can't hear me or anything. And I just wait till I'm real comfortable. You should always do that. Ah, there we go. It goes back on itself, right? So now we have a loop that we can play over. We can also save this loop. If you want to save your jams, you want to make longer loops. But I'll just jam over top of it a little bit. So there you go. It's that easy to make a loop, even for blues, and just jam with yourself on top of it. This is like the smallest and least expensive multi-track recorder in the world. And of course, you don't have to make short loops like I do for these lessons. You can make these loops as long as you want. Just know how long you want to make them and count. And a good way to keep track when you're counting, if you're doing like 12 bars, you want to go, I'll just shut this off. You got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. That way you don't lose track halfway through. I hope you find this helpful. Have a great day. Bye.